So in this presentation, I'm going to talk about a character which is pronounced pao. Pao. In the third tone, and it means to run. And you can find it in words and expressions that literally relate to running. For instance, 跑步, which means to run. 慢跑 means to jog. 奔跑 means to sprint or to run really fast. And then in some other expressions, and you can use it in situations that are slightly further away from the typical meaning of running, especially with computers. You can say 他还在跑 when you relate to a computer, when you refer to a computer and you say 他还在跑, which means it's still running, as in basically the same thing as it means in English, like the computer is still operating. The character is a typical phono-semantic compound, which means that it is composed of two parts or two elements, of which one of them, and it's this one over here, points to its sound, and one of them, and it's this one over here, points to its meaning. So the meaning element, or the semantic element, is pronounced in this case, in this character, 足. 足. And it is a foot. If you write it as a standalone character, it's really going to be like a foot. Its meaning is going to be foot. And it relates and points to the meaning of the character as a whole. And then this right element over here is pronounced bao. Do a better job than that with that last stroke. Bao. And it means to wrap. To wrap. And it is pointing to the pronunciation of the character as a whole. To wrap is pronounced bao, and to run is pronounced pao. So basically, this whole thing on the right side is giving the whole character its sound. Now, what I wanted to show you is what the character used to, what this sound element or phonetic element used to look like before in earlier scripts, and particularly in the seal script, which are these two characters over here. The top character is this green pao to wrap element, as it was written in the seal script, which is a script that has been in use in China since 200 BC until roughly 4th, 5th, 6th century AD. And what the character as a standalone character, this pao, this green character, originally used to mean was probably a pregnant woman, or something to be pregnant, or something related to that meaning. And if you look at the seal script character, you can clearly see that. You can basically see the womb, and you can see the fetus in it. And the reason why I'm showing you this seal script version of the character is that if I was to tell you that basically this element in the regular script character means to wrap and originally meant pregnant, it would very probably be almost impossible for you to tell that just by looking at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strokes. And the reason for that is that the regular script, the characters that we use today, are very, very heavily simplified seal script characters. So even if I show you the seal script character, you can't really see that relation between these two characters that well. But it definitely, this seal script character is the predecessor of this green pao to wrap character. And I just wanted to tell you that basically the regular characters that we use today are directly based on the seal script and are just very, very heavy simplifications of that. And just to show you the relation, and that the relation existed between, that we have today between these two elements in the modern character, also existed in the seal script character, I just wanted to show you the character for pao. So that's the character that we're talking about today in the seal script, and you can clearly see that the pao element is in it, and it is giving it its sound, and then we have the zu, the foot element, in it as well, giving it its meaning. Alright, so let me show you real quick how to write this character. So it is slightly complicated, or slightly more complicated than other characters, because it might be slightly confusing as to what the stroke order is, but as always, you first have to realize what the sort of divisions of the characters are. And here, as I told you, there's this division into the left and right. So you first start and finish the left, and you proceed to the right, and then again start and finish the right side. So this is how it goes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you proceed 8, 9, this was 1 stroke, 10, 11, 12. So a little bit complicated. Let me do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. I hope I counted the same number of strokes. Sometimes I get lost in counting when I do these videos, so I'm sorry. And one more thing that I wanted to do that I didn't do in previous videos, just to show you in different colors what types of strokes we actually have in this character. So the first type is shu. It's this one, which is just this vertical line. I guess you could call this part of that stroke a shu stroke as well, but technically it's not the same thing, so let me just leave that out for a second. Then we have this one over here. Then we have horizontal strokes. And this one is not the same stroke type as these three are, so I'm going to have to change that up. This is a different stroke type. And then whatever is left. So we have this stroke over here. And then we have this long one over here. All right. So that's it for this character. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I will see you in the next one.